On We in the Building, man, Top Flight TV. Today we are joined with a special guest.
Rican Da Menace, what's going on?
Rican Da Menace is in the building, man. I'm glad to have you. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. You know, high spirits today.
Yeah, absolutely. From my observation, you are undeniably the biggest female rap artist coming out of Baltimore City, man, or Baltimore in general. Would you think that's a fair statement?
From yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Nah. I see the movement, man. I see you been doing great things, and it's a good look for Maryland as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Indeed. So I bet. So you from Baltimore? You from Baltimore? What was it like growing up in Baltimore, man?
I feel like it definitely builds your character up because I feel like Baltimore ain't like nowhere else. Like I done been to other states and I just realized like the people are a little bit more softer because they ain't really had to go through what we had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about you go to school, you gotta face challenges there, home, you gotta face challenges there. It's like I feel like it definitely molds you and make you stronger and ready for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I understand you Jamaican and El Salvadorian. Do I have that correct?
You probably the first person that had it correct. Everybody be like, "Oh, you Rican?" That's just my name.
Yeah. Now, so how you get to Rican?
Because somebody that died was calling me that because they didn't know what I was, and then I just ran with that.
Got you. So what was that like growing up? Did you grow up on the Jamaican side or the El Salvador?
So I was living on the Salvadorian side. I was living with my mother, and then the weekends I would go to the Jamaican side. So I had like both. It was mostly the Salvadorian side. Like I understand Spanish, I just can't speak it. Like my grandmother, my great grandmother just passed. That's all she spoke was Spanish. Like me and her, I'll be looking at because she spoke it like she only spoke that. My grandmother, she spoke like both, so I could understand her more because she talked a little bit slower. Now the one that just passed, she was like, "Brrr." I used to be like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, but yeah, so I grew up with both.
That's dope. Hell yeah. So what section of Baltimore you from?
I'm from the west side.
Okay. I saw a clip of you. I found this interesting. I found a clip of you. You was talking about Justin Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, and you said the DMV. You said DMV artist or something to that effect. Do you consider Baltimore a part of the DMV?
Okay, so I like to claim it now. Like before, I was like, no, like we just Baltimore. Like, but now that I'm more mature, it's like, no, we'll accept y'all too. Like, we'll accept the whole DMV.
Why not?
Because I just feel like first, is this DMV? That's Maryland, right?
They don't consider.
Listen, let me tell you something. When I tell you I drove out here, I said, where can I cuss?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is West Bumblefuck for real. Like I'm talking about it's cornfields. Like I'm looking around like I ain't never been here before, and I grew up in Baltimore. So the fact that I never been here, and this is Maryland. Is this Maryland?
This is Maryland, yes.
It's like in the middle of nowhere. Like so, I really it is technically, but I don't consider it that because it's so far out. Like it's so far out. Like I just feel like everything would just be different. I don't really know how people from here even talk. Like I don't know. We just give like farmland, like like cornfields and farmland, and people grow their own food in their backyard or something.
No doubt. So let me ask you. I know Baltimore absolutely hates most people that I've talked to that I've seen. They absolutely do not identify as the DMV. Do you think that it would benefit? And it's people in DC that will not do the DMV thing.
Exactly.
Do you think it would benefit Maryland, DC, and Virginia just come together and just do the DMV thing?
Of course, that's why I feel like nobody don't never get nowhere because they want to keep beefing and keep, oh, you DC, but I'm Baltimore, but I'm Maryland, but I'm PG. Like it just be too much separation, and it's like nobody don't want to help each other up. They just want to, they be calling people from Maryland all type of stuff, something out of Measy and Champ and all that. I be like, y'all, it's crazy. Like
Yeah. It's a tough crowd on either side.
a tough crowd on both. And then I just really feel bad for the people from Maryland because they really like they really get out it. Like DC, Baltimore, and then Maryland.
Oh yeah, man.
Maryland get it.
Yep. All right, so more current events, man. Just give me your opinion. What do you think about what's going on with all the rappers, man, catching Ricos and just in all kind of trouble?
See, I don't like that
Yeah,
shit.
what you take of all this?
I just feel like they definitely trying to make the head the most known person be an example. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's the leader, they definitely want to come for them. And I don't know. It's scary out here. It's scary out here.
What advice would you give the youngest coming up in the game?
The youngest coming, I would give, if you really doing something or if you involved in any type of activity, I don't recommend putting it in your rap. I know it sound good. Even if you might gotta bluff a little bit, you might gotta, like say you doing something that you not really doing, cause saying what you doing, I'm telling you, they using that stuff and it's just like you're talking to them people because they watching you. You talking to them. So whatever you don't want them to know, I don't recommend saying it to them.
As a female, I'm genuinely curious. As a female, is the gangster element a requirement for for you to listen to? All right, so okay, we got all the rap groups. From a female's perspective, how important is it for the music to be on some gangster shit? Like the persona, the image, all that. Like
Then I'm getting older, I feel like you could definitely be softer. Like you could show that feminine side because I feel like the men not gonna listen to the woman be that hard. You feel me? And sometimes the woman don't want to be hard all the time. So I feel like you can tap into both sides. But I feel like as a characteristic, being in the industry, you have to have some type of dominance. Like you have to have some type of, when you talking, because people will play with you. Like people will run all over you. And that's not even just with the industry. That's like everything, any field that you in. Just being a woman in general. Like even going to the car shop, it's like it's always somebody trying to play because you a girl.
Nah, that's real. That's real. So who would be on your Baltimore Mount Rushmore?
Baltimore Mount Rushmore? Okay. Me, I'm in the middle. We're going to put Lil Scooter next to me. We're going to put YG Tech. We're going to put Chaz hard too. His name like Nez Chaz or something like that. I'm trying to think who, damn. That's all I got. Ain't it 4 people? Okay. I thought it was 5. I don't know why. I seen like 5 heads in my brain.
Yeah. So speaking of the, Baltimore artists and Baltimore music, what's the music scene like in Baltimore right now?
I feel like it's a lot of gangster shit going on. I feel like the bitch is too hard, the niggas is hard, and yeah, that's what it is. That's what I feel like.
Okay. So like y'all doing show? Is it a lot of shows out there? What's the scene like? Is it a healthy industry out there?
Yeah, but I feel like they be booked mainly like in Baltimore. I feel like we need to get more global. We need to go to other states more, like not just the DMV, not just DC, Maryland. I feel like we really only be getting booked in Baltimore.
Why you think that is?
I don't know, probably because I think we the only ones that, I'm not gonna say we the only ones that like our music, but I feel like we really can relate to ourselves more, so we wanna see us more.
Mm-hmm. I can dig that. Yeah. So you just named a bunch of hot artists, man. What do you think it'd take? What do you think it'd take for the Baltimore sound, Baltimore artists to make it nationally?
I feel like we gotta just be open to trying new shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like me getting into like the industry and like really like meeting with different producers, like they'll have you try to do some shit where you just be like, all right, this like a little weird, a little bit like it's different, and then you be thinking like, damn, like what they'll be thinking if I come sounding like this. Like I feel like we just gotta be more open to trying more stuff and not really too much worried about what other people gonna think. Cause that's what I've been doing. I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing some other shit like. I got a lot of stuff that I'm about to drop that's different that they never heard. Like some melodic, like holding me a little note. Some people be saying I'm singing, but I don't think it's singing. I think I'm just holding a little note a little bit. Cause listen, I can't, all that Beyonce stuff.
Right. Yeah, okay, so what prompted that change to go like change your sound?
All right, so boom. It wasn't even really a change. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started rapping, I didn't know how I wanted to sound for real. Like, that's how I started. Like, when I first started rapping, I was like, I didn't know what sounded good because I didn't like my harder voice because I was so young. And it sounded like a little boy. Like, it sounded like a high-pitched boy or something. Like, I didn't like that. So I was trying that melodic stuff. And I just really came back to it. But I'm doing both, though. I'm doing really everything. Like, I'm open, like, to just try stuff.
Nah, absolutely. What was it like working with Moneybag?
It was cool. It was good business. Yeah.
Any talks a bread gang or no? Are you signed? Would you sign? Do you want to stay independent? Would you want to be independent?
So I'm signed right now, but I'm about to get released, and yeah, because I don't think that the major label is for me right now. Like, I feel like I'm ready to go. Like, I'm not with all that waiting and sitting here waiting for a motherfucker to call me. I'm not with that. Like, I just want to be ready to go when I want to go and not have to really answer to nobody right now. But the platform is definitely good if you up and coming, but labels really want you to have your whole team and they don't want to do no work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, if y'all not going to do nothing anyway, I might as well just,
Nah, absolutely. What was it like signing, dog? Like, how did that come about? How did that come about? You signing?
I was signed to a management team, and I was introduced to Boo Boo, was the vice president of Columbia, and
Okay.
yeah,
That's
so
Akon, brother?
yeah. So that's how that went.
All right, bet. Okay, so this is something that every artist, every rapper dreams of. You get that magic moment of getting signed.
No.
Was it all that it was cracked up to be?
At first, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, at first, like, it's like it was lit, like, because you gotta think, like, they don't know who gonna pop. Like, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I feel like labels, they really be on you because they wanna be there just in case. Like, all right, this might be the one that really go up and through there. Now, if they feel like, all right, it ain't happening as fast as I want it, I'm off you. Let me go find something else. I'm on to the next. And that's how I feel that it go. So it's like it's real. I feel like it's fake in the beginning. Like, it's real fake. Like, everybody be all in your face, and then if you don't go on that first drop, it's like, listen, it's like they,
Yeah, nah, it's wicked, man. Yeah. Okay, so boom, Columbia, record label. So you do want to stay independent. You want to just do your own thing.
Yeah, or distribution or something.
Distribution.
I feel like it's real important to just, be able to control your own stuff, have creative control and stuff like that.
What are the things that you do that you feel contributes to your success? I mean, this is for the artists that are going to watch this, that are shooting videos, that are going to the studio and posting on social media.
So
What else is there to do? What
the biggest and only thing I'm gonna say is consistency. You gotta be consistent. It don't matter if you do something and you do it once and just do it the next year once, and then, like, that's not enough. Like, you need to be consistent, and you need to stay on people's ass. You need to stay on their necks. You need to make sure that you, no matter what, that's what you do. If that's what you want to do, that's what you need to do, like, consistently. And that's with anything in life. That's not even just with that. Like, you gotta be consistent. If you want to look good from going to the gym, you gotta be consistent. If you want to rap, you gotta be consistent. That's how I feel like I started getting good at it, because I was recording so much in 2021. Now I'm comfortable. Like, at first, I used to couldn't even rap. Like, if it was all y'all that's in here and the mic, I'd be like, oh hell, like, I'd be scared of the mic. But now I don't give a fuck if it could be 1,000 people. I'm gonna rap. Like, so I just feel like that come with you gotta have confidence too. You gotta be confident. You can't do nothing if you're not confident. Yeah, consistency and confidence, the 2 C's.
Okay, so you newly in the motherhood. What's that like balancing being an artist and motherhood?
Ooh, and I tell you, listen, that's where that consistency come in at, and you gotta, like, and dedication, because it's hard. Like, you don't put so much energy into this baby that you love so much, and it's like by the time it come to you, you just be like, I just care about you, but it's like, no, you gotta you got to stay on top for yourself too, because that's why a lot of people be like, they be having babies and then you never see them again. And I ain't want to be like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she made me go harder. She motivated me real bad, and I feel like that's what I needed. She keep me out of trouble. I don't just be doing nothing no more. Like, I always think like, what's up, girl? You hear me talking about you? Yeah, so like, I feel like it's hard. It is hard. It's hard because you just be tired. Like, you just be, it's hard. But you gotta want it though.
I know my kids. My first son, he turned me up, man. Like I got so motivated, dog.
Yup.
Yeah, I went in the extra grind mode. You know what I'm saying? So I can dig that. Yeah. Okay, so what's your dream feature? Anybody, I'm talking about outside of rap, anybody you can work with, who would you want to be on a song with you?
Who I want? I need Rihanna on a song with me. I need my girl Riri. Like, if I was to bring her out of retirement, that'd be crazy. Like, that's a dream. Like, that's like, hello, how y'all doing? Yeah, that's like a dream. Like,
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of artists, man, I woke up this morning, I seen something on the Instagram. I'ma just ask you, what's up with the Scarlett thing, man? Did she steal your song?
no. All right. So we cool now. We cool because no, listen. When I first seen it, I even told her because when I first seen it, I'm like, what the fuck? Because I already feel like I was being played with anyway. Like I'm just feel like I'm just underrated all around. So then I see this, I'm like, oh no, y'all just playing with me too bad now. Like I just ain't shit. I'm just not even right here. The fuck? But no, like I ain't gonna lie. Like she DM'd me and she was like, she said the number and she, she was like, I apologize, Miss Confusion, and and I told her like I understand how it be. So you could be in a studio with your whole team and somebody that could have heard anything. Just said it. That happened to me before. I swear to God, somebody done been in the studio with me and they had me like rapping a certain way whole time. You've been working with this artist and you trying to have me steal their whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen it, I was blue, but I had to understand how I go and. She probably never even seen my stuff before, so I ain't gonna take it out on her.
Right. Nah, absolutely. Indeed. All right, so moving on, man. What do you think about or rather, I ask the ladies this all the time when they come here. What is it that what type of man are you attracted to?
I like somebody that lead. Like I don't want nobody that's just like don't know what's going on. I gotta like you gotta have a head. You gotta be smart. Yeah, that's it. Like I just don't want nobody that's like I don't want them shitball. Like I don't want to bring you to the water and you act like you don't want to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know what's going on out here.
Would you ever date a 9-to-5 type of dude?
I don't see no problem with that. It's about wanting to do something with yourself. Like you can have a 9-to-5 and make hella bread. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some niggas that's trapping that's not making no money because they don't want to get a 9-to-5. You know what I'm saying? The trap not doing good, but you don't want to go get a consistent paycheck. So I don't feel like none of that shit even matter. As long as you you can help them. That 9-to-5 could eventually build y'all in millions if y'all do it the right way. Do something with that money.
Right. What's one misconception that people have of you?
I feel like it's everybody that I'm stuck up or bougie or this or that. Listen, if you meet me,
I did.
It's the complete opposite. I swear to God, somebody on my team told me I'm a catfish one time. Talk about you see this pretty ass girl on Instagram get around you and you acting like this. And I'm like, girl, what? Like what you mean? But yeah, I feel like that's definitely a misconception. Like that's why I always try to show my personality because I don't want nobody to get around me and thinks this shit's sweet. Yeah, and then it's like this bitch wild as shit.
Yeah. Now I seen your interview with I think my man named Jay Hill. I think it is. I'm like, Shawty cool as a motherfucker. Like I but looking at the music and I'm like, damn, she cool. She down to earth, man. Like yeah, that was cool.
No, but a lot of people definitely be thinking like, oh, she is today, and I feel like that be giving me a lot of problems in life too because people just automatically see me and just be like, I know she bitch. Like I know she about to act a certain way, or they be trying to get on that with me first before I get on that with them. Like automatically acting the ass with me like that. I'm like, what I did to you?
Right. Indeed. All right. So we're gonna take it here, and I'm asking you this for a reason. What's your take on being in the industry? You know, it's executives. You know, it's A&Rs or DJs, promoters, photographers, videographers. What's your take on this Diddy thing? Have you encountered anybody ever try to press
what's
you with
crazy?
like?
I never went to no Diddy party. Like I don't even know nobody affiliated with him. I don't think. Like I don't even like. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like every time I be like about to do something, like because you know I got a baby, so I be having like baby oil around my fuckers. You got the baby oil? I'm like, what happened with the baby oil? I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what the fuck happened with that shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, have you encountered any big
Some
people?
weird ass shit like
Yeah. They say, hey, look here, man, you come with me, we're gonna get you a good deal. We're gonna take you through the magic door. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about the magic door.
Yeah. You don't gotta get specific. I just want to know.
No,
You know what I mean?
lie, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I haven't. Like I never, and I felt like that's always because I never just went somewhere just by myself. Like I always had like people with me or my team.
Right.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that would have happened if like, cause you know I'm a female. Maybe if I was going places by myself or like people try to take advantage. I don't know. But I always come with my team. So
Yeah.
no way should
I ain't from Baltimore. I ain't from
I
Baltimore.
ain't going for
Yeah,
that.
they not going for that. Dog.
What are we doing? What?
Yeah, man, that's what it is. All right, so what you working on now? What you got coming up? What's next for Rican Da Menace?
I've been working in the studio. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been really recording hella music. Like I ain't gonna lie. When I got pregnant, when I had my baby and stuff, I did take a break. Like I was just chilling. I was just big, fat. I felt ugly as fuck. So I was just chilling in the house. But then it's like I'm starting to get back in that mode now. Like I just been in the studio every week, like recording, and I got some good shit too.
Yeah. You ever thought about any acting? I know you do modeling too. So you ever thought about any acting?
I want to try to act, but I feel like if I did it, it had to be something close to my personality because I want it to be easy. I don't want to look like I'm acting, you know?
Yeah. No problem.
I'm interested in all that.
Yeah, indeed. That's what it is, man. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Rican Da Menace, Twitter, Rican Da Menace 1, TikTok, Rican Da Menace 1, and all other platforms, Rican Da Menace.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming through. We out. Peace.